Good afternoon, my hearts. Welcome to another chapter of Black Stories, where I tell you true events that happened in my younger years. Today's story starts where most of us had been before. And if you haven't, well, that's some sad. Unless you're saving yourself for marriage, then keep up the good work, young Simba. But today's story is about losing your V-card. Tale as old as time. Our story starts off in the misty morning of January 2018. In 8th grade, long time, right? We had just came back from winter break. Everybody talking about gifts and the snow and underage drinking. But all that was out the door when I looked in the hall and seen this fine-ass shorty. Now, my middle school was connected to an elementary school with the gym dividing the two. And the middle school wasn't that big as it is. So if somebody was new, everybody knew. And it isn't hard to find out if you hadn't. But this caught me by surprise. Beginning of the school year, it was no new students. I swear the fine shit options in my class was slim. Anyways, just for the sake of keeping identity secret, we can call her Destiny. So when Destiny first got there, I wasn't really on her body like that. Everybody had eyes on her. But I wasn't gonna just do what everyone else was doing. So I played some distance dribbling slow up the court and shit. But trust me, I had my eyes on the basket whole time. So boom, 3 weeks go past and I've spoken to her a couple times. My ex was trying to get me back at the time, but I wasn't going. One day in gym class we were playing stick hockey and randomly started hitting my with the stick, no diddy. So you know me, I'm peeping game, so I hit her with the stick. So then she starts saying if I don't stop, she gonna grab my paws. Ayo? So I'm like, if you do, I'm grabbing that. She proceeded to do attempt, but she really just wanted me to smack buns. Thus is where our journey starts. After that point, we started play fighting, which turned to kissing, which turned to more grabbing, blah blah blah. So some months go by, and everyone knew we messed with each other. Teachers, students, lunch ladies, shit spread like butter. And let me tell y'all boys, I was pussy whipped without the pussy. I used to buy this snacks every day before school, thinking about her all the time. I even snuck out my class to go to hers a few times. I mean, I was in deep. My boys tried telling me she was trouble though. One of my homeboys was her cousin, and even he said she ain't nothing but a hoe. But you couldn't tell me shit about my She was tall and light-skinned and had a fat booty. Now, of course, now in big 2025, I know light-skinned females are the most not shit pieces of human ever to touch grass. But this was 2018. I knew nothing about. I didn't start getting until the year before, but that's another story. Anyways, Destiny was trouble, but I liked trouble. I got into it with so many people over Destiny. Even one of my closest homeboys almost had to beat his little Mexican over my. But one day was different from the others. One day in math, me and Destiny were sitting next to each other in class, not thinking shit of it, until she pulled out her pencil case and took out a condom. Now, like I said, just started getting the year before. I never seen a condom a day in my life. But she told me hold on to it, so I held it and took it home with me after school. Now, it was Friday, and I couldn't see her until Monday. So she texted me later on that night and asked me if I wanted to do something fun. Now, me peeping game once again, I said, does it have something to do with this condom? And you know what she said? Hell yeah. Instantly got bricked. Now, this was BC, before Cole, so I didn't know about shit. I didn't even start beating until around 10th grade. So I wasn't hip to Twitter or the hub. But I knew I wanted to crack. So boom, So Monday comes around and we talked more about it. Now I really don't remember who initiated doing it in the school, but I do know we had little options. We tried the gym bathroom, but it was too much traffic. Then we tried the janitor closet, but it stayed locked. So then, after some time of thinking, Destiny grabbed my arm and said, "Follow me." We ran down the hall all the way to the girls' bathroom. We went all the way down to the big stall. I wasn't even thinking about what was going on, to be honest. I had so much adrenaline rush. The bathroom was empty, so we just got straight to it. I wouldn't say perfect performance, because at first I couldn't find the hole. But other than that, the job was done. But after 20 minutes in there, Destiny got a call. Her mum said she was in the front, ready to pick her up. So she had to hurry up and leave. But her dumb left me in the bathroom. Then if that wasn't bad enough, the end of school bell rings. Now luckily, I get on the 4:00 bus, so I didn't have to miss my bus or nothing. But I was stuck in the girls' bathroom. So Destiny gets her friend and my homegirl to come get me out the bathroom. But it was a group of teachers out in the halls just chatting. So time goes by and these yapping ladies still ain't left. Me and the homegirls was just stuck. After a while, one of them goes and distracts them while the other waited for the signal. After that signal was made, I ran out as fast as I could down the halls and to the bus. I was nervous as hell, man. But you know what? It was all worth it. I had busted a nut for the first time, and it was phenomenal. Well, we only did one position the whole time, but that's my favorite position, so a win is a win. Until it wasn't, because I guess we wasn't as smooth as we had thought. Word was going around that I was in the girls' bathroom, and that Destiny was in there too. Now these were nothing but rumors, bullshit gossip. I even had a teacher come up to me asking about it. But from the words of movie star legend Roderick Heffley, deny, deny, deny. So that's exactly what I did. Until the next week came. I'm walking down the halls, and I see my mother talking to the principal. So I walked down to see what's up, and turns out I was cooked. Well, she was there because I was in trouble for something else. But the principal also mentioned that it was rumored I was in the girls' bathroom with a girl. Fortunately, he said the camera had already restarted by the time they found out. Unfortunately, my mother is very black and very ghetto, so I get suspended and can't go to the Cedar Point trip or the Washington trip. Not only that, but I also got my ass beat. But was it still worth it? Of course it was. She did actually change the principals, mind a week later, and got me able to go to the Washington trip. But that's a different story altogether. So short, after that, was the last day of school. Now, like I said, Destiny was light-skinned. Her mom was white, her dad was black, and the mum was your typical let-they-daughter do whatever type of mum, which you should know means the daughter is most likely fast in the tail. So the last day comes and we talk about the future. Now, my mom didn't like Destiny from previous interactions. I'll speak on in a different video. But she wasn't with me messing with her. And technically, I'm still a kid, so I had to listen to a point. She wasn't gonna take me to her house or let me go on dates. Destiny wasn't hearing it, though. We argued about it and I tried making ways, but I wasn't as smooth as I am now. So eventually we had to part ways. I tried reconnecting throughout the summer, but with football and being like 30 minutes away from each other, it failed. I honestly was stuck on her for a long time. It took me about a year and a half to get over her. Even though she was a hoe and I was seeing on Snapchat all the dudes she was dealing with, but every real one fell for a hoe before. It builds character. It's one of those things that needs to happen to get you to where you should be. I honestly don't regret a single thing, because being with Destiny built me into the young man I am today. I actually used to hate all light skins until recently. Now, I'm obsessed with this one light skin. She's so fine. We friends though, no Kai. I'm cuffing eventually, just wait for summer. I'm on all bad timing, word to mommy. But moral of the story, my friends, Don't do nothing stupid for a female or man, especially if it's sexual. And you definitely shouldn't be doing that in school. If you can't do it in the privacy of a home, especially if it's your first time, then you shouldn't be doing it at all. There's nothing wrong with waiting. Sex should be treated delicately and respectfully. Of course, it's a lot of young people to think otherwise, especially boys, but you don't have to be like them. If you liked the video, please subscribe and like the video. Leave a comment if you want as well. I hope you all have a good night. And know I love all of you. See you later, alligators.